So I think you already know how I feel about these age gap relationships and why I personally don't care about them, in my honest opinion. But I do find it hypocritical that you got a bunch of these delusional, hypocritical 304s that are very uncomfortable with men dating someone that is younger and rather dating somebody their age. You mean to tell me that the same people that are criticizing men of dating younger women are the ones that are dating older men? Make it make sense. I hear it. I see it all the time on social media. I've seen it on podcasts. These feminists will stop at nothing to try to destroy everyone's happiness just because they're miserable. So, shout out to the Dad's Advocate. Link to the original video will be down below. Y'all ready?
This one was posted to relationship advice. It says, please help me, a 37-year-old female, understand my boyfriend.
She's 37?
37-year-old male. Am I crazy? So recently I found out my 37-year-old female boyfriend, 49-year-old male, had affairs. I shouldn't say affairs. I was trying to avoid the sex word. Had canoodling time with multiple women half his age. This was before they met.
Okay.
I'm really
So
having an emotional reaction to it, mostly because I see these women in my life intermittently. My boyfriend and I have had conversations that I don't agree morally about his decisions. I told him that although it is legal, it was his job to say no to women who are so young and vulnerable. Let me stress that these women were young 20s.
bitch.
I also want to say I lost my virginity to a man who is 2 times my age, so to me this is a huge red flag.
You're an
I told
adult.
my boyfriend how I felt, and he just doesn't agree that he did anything wrong, because it was all legal. Legal or not, if a man is 2 times a girl's age, they should not be intimate. Maybe that's just how I feel.
Stop the
That is
cap.
why I'm here asking others if they think it is acceptable. Please help me deal with my feelings and let me know if I am just overreacting.
You are way overreacting
Am I crazy?
to nothing. Yeah, you are crazy.
My boyfriend has had canoodling relationships with women half his age, and he thinks it is okay as it is still legal. We are having a moral disagreement. Had I known...
Oh, I got so much to say after this video because this doesn't make any sense.
So to reiterate, this 37-year-old woman is absolutely flabbergasted, awestruck, tears rolling down her face, falling down the wall, crying into a puddle, upset to learn that her 49-year-old boyfriend likes younger women.
But she's young still.
As it is, she isn't
young, old 37-year-old.
It's biological for men to be attracted to younger women. It is due.
It's a preference. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But it has to be legal. I don't know if I necessarily believe in human pair bonding, as there is not evidence to.
I think it's completely garbage, bruh.
That we are.
It is legal to date women in their 20s because they're all adults.
But there's definitely something.
Same with 18 and 19-year-olds.
There's definitely something to.
They're grown.
Theory.
Let me shut up.
But as far as this goes, obviously we know it's not super abnormal for men to find women in their young 20s attractive. Now, if it was any younger than the 20s, if they're still a teen at the end,
no,
I can't blame you for thinking less of a man.
Bullshit.
You have until 29.
I call bull on that one.
19-year-olds. Is that fair?
They're grown people. They can do whatever they want, bruh.
Still actively pursuing women that you know to be 18 or 19. It's legal, but you're gonna get this face from me. It's gonna get one of these. I agree, it's legal. I'm not taking anything away from you, but like, you're 30.
Exactly.
But after 20, like, in their 20s, I don't know about all that. I'm also curious to know the context in which she regularly sees these women. Like, I don't know, to me, if I found out that my husband had history with women younger than him. First of all, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm 6 years younger than my husband, so it happens. But also, wouldn't you be then charmed that he has no issues dating you? This kind of goes a little bit back to our question earlier of would you rather your partner's exes all be ugly or hot, but now it's would you rather them all be old or young. In a weird game of would you rathers, would you rather your partner have dated like a bunch of absolute like cougars or cradle robbers, or would you rather your partner be an absolute like where would you rather it be? Like dating elderlies or dating a bunch of like frat bros barely out of high school? What is worse? Where would you rather fall? I think it's fairly normal to a lot of degrees for women to be attracted to older men and men to be attracted to younger.
But it's okay for y'all to do it. But it's
a hard line at certain age gaps. But women in their 20s are adults, and they're also not to be messed around with. They're very smart, oftentimes mature. I just came from working in
yeah. I mean, if they listen,
years with women.
I got so much to say throughout the video, bruh. Because this is
going places. Okay, I'm not gonna fully fault an older man for wanting to date a woman in her 20s. Who wouldn't? I mean, there's a lot of pros and cons.
Right. Thank you. Finally, somebody gets it.
That abhorrent, and I don't think it's enough to end the relationship over. But I'm curious to know what you have to think. In regards to her ending statement that she would not have started the entire relationship. Let's say that she like dumps it. Would she be the a-hole if she dumped her 49-year-old boyfriend as a 37-year-old woman because he had previously dated women in their early 20s? YTA or NTA? YTA, because of her hypocrisy. Yeah, I find it interesting too, because all she says is that she lost her virginity to an older man. She doesn't imply that it was ever non-consensual or coerced. In fact, she's kind of proving the point by stating it as a consensual relationship. Like, well, I did it. It's like, I don't know, unless you regret it, but I guess regret is also very different. I don't know. That's a blurry line there. It seemed from her language that it was consensual. Alright, it seems like everyone is voting. You would be the a-hole if you broke up with your massively age gap boyfriend because he has had age gap relationships.
Uh-huh. Yep. Once again, shout outs to the Davigis video on this. I have a lot to say on this before I end this video. I think that woman is I think that woman is one of the biggest hypocrites I've ever heard, because she doesn't like it when her partner who is 49 and she's 36 or 37. I don't give a. But it's the fact that you want to break up with him because you found out that he had sexual relations with women in their 20s. When we all know that once you turn 18 and 19 and 20, you are an adult. You are legal to do whatever you want to do. So why do you have a problem with men dating women in their 20s when you are the one dating older men? Do you know how stupid and hypocritical you sound? So if anybody that needs to take a look in the mirror is you. You have no place to say anything about us dating people whoever we want. But it's the fact that you had the audacity to get mad at your partner who was older, that you found out that he had sexual relations with women in their younger years. The world that we're living in right now, bruh. So you mean to tell me that it's okay when y'all date older men, but it's a problem when we date women in their 20s? So, okay, so listen, I'm 33 years old. So if I date somebody who was in their early 20s, somebody who was mature, fit, healthy, that has a nice personality, that has respect and morals for herself, then of course I'm going to go for the ones that have respect for themselves. Of course I'm going to go for the ones that loves us for us. It doesn't matter what color they are. You know what I'm saying? As long as that person is right for you, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. But what I have a problem with is the feminists that say these things nowadays and try to get people to believe that what they can do will work for them. Guess what? The feminists will feed you with poisonous thoughts. You can't make this up. So at the end of the day, she's grown, he's grown, everybody's grown, everybody is free to do whatever they want. So why are you getting mad at us for dating women in their 20s? When they are legal, like, come on now, stop the cap. At the end of the day, you know, she left her boyfriend because she found out that he was smashing chicks in their 20s. You want to know what's really interesting? That nowadays a lot of feminists will say things just to piss the majority of people off. Like, the ones that have problems with this are the left. I swear, the left world is getting out of control. And like I said, he's grown, she's grown, and it's nobody's business of who they're dating. As long as that person is treating them right, that's really all that matters. Not even the talk shows can just try to justify women behavior, that she's dating somebody who is 2, 3, 4 years younger than her. But like I said, if I had a girlfriend that is in her 20s, I'm going for it. I don't care what y'all say. So, shout out to, once again, the advocates for this awesome video. Like I said, I find it very hypocritical of this delusional donut that's going around crying foul that her boyfriend has slept with a bunch of women, most women in their 20s, but you don't want to sleep with them too. So basically, his body count is higher than yours. Even though I don't agree with their lifestyles, but you better come correct. So, link to the original video will be down below.